They've changed their plans around to Shubman Gill. They're trying to tuck him for room.
No run.
Again, Garava consistently on the stumps. He was a bit wayward yesterday, but today he's been on the money. The last ball of the previous over is also something. He was on 4th or 5th stump. This entire over has been that.
Last ball. This has got in the air. Should be out. Gill has gone. At 40 for 3.
It's a reward for consistent bowling. Both Musrabani and Garava in the wickets now. There's a similar sort of delivery from the previous one, except there was extra bounce. And usually, an exceptional player of short pitch bowling, Shubman Gill, perishes this time around. And Sikandar Raza is elated. Reward for homework and hard work. Shubman Gill goes for 13. India are 40 for 3.
Hello.
दोस्तों, अगर आप ऐसे ही रोजाना हमारे चैनल पे सभी मुकाबलों का लाइव देखना चाहते हैं, वो भी बिल्कुल फ्री, तो अभी हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। आपको वो नीचे सब्सक्राइब का बटन दिख रहा होगा, उसको दबाइए और बेल आइकन को ऑल पे कर लें, ताकि हर एक मैच का लाइव एक्शन हमारे चैनल पे आप देख सकें। दोस्तों, आप सभी को बता दूं, इस समय समर सेल चल रहा है।
By blessing Musaraba. Zimbabwe still on top as Tino Moyo slots in next.
What a delivery. That's cut him in half. Surprised Madande, who's done well, to make sure he gets both hands to that one going down the leg side.
Sanju Samson's off the mark. These two would have played a lot together in franchise cricket. Outstanding IPL season, but Riyan Parag's here because Richard and Garava, last ball, previous over, troubling India's captain. Holds out to his counterpart, and much better lengths from both fast bowlers.
Absolutely, and that short ball in particular is what he's worked on over the last few months. It's a deliberate short ball. Good bouncer. And he's often successful.
Sikandar Raza took that catch, and there's a lot to like about him. I think he leads by example, speaks well to you, Tino. He asks of even accomplished top order batters. Shubman Gill's a test batter, so too is Yashasvi Jaiswal. Saw him get Gaikwad. And today's just gets the 4th over. Brilliant series he's had.
Such a wonderful example of what Zimbabwe want. He's your ideal fast bowler, and it's even better now that he's got a left arm colleague to take that new ball with. He's been outstanding all the way through the series. 1 for 7 from the 10 deliveries he's bowled today. Got about 1 for 4 from his 2.
Yeah, that over from Faraz Akram was a gift. Those India could have found themselves in
That's a good chase from the captain Raza. Very quick across the ground. Wonderful hands. Outstanding fielder as a whole. Now have a look at the Zimbabwean seamers and where they've bowled today. 55% in that good length. Been really well. It's a couple of short balls that have got the wickets. Hard surface, balls bouncing and skipping through.
And that's largely down to the 2 tall seamers.
दोस्तों अगर आप ऐसे ही रोजाना हमको नीचे सब्सक्राइब का बटन दिख रहा होगा उसको दबाइए और बेल आइकन को ऑल पे कर लें ताकि हर एक मैच का लाइव एक्शन हमारे चैनल पे आप देख सकें।
10 गुना होना चाहिए बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो समझो हो गया। हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी।
Hopefully get more in as the home team will bat to close out this series later on. First look, Brandon Mavuta, 27-year-old leg spinner. Drafted into the 11. Tendai Chatara getting a rest. And comes in with the power play now done. Umpire Chabi just confirms that. And there is a field spread now. He's got deep square, deep mid wicket. We'll have to wait to see if he gets any turn.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see on the surface. Drier than it was yesterday, expected. There was no sprinkle of water at the end of play yesterday.
Samson's established a reputation of taking down spin. If he's going to play in that mold, we'll see. He's not had a lot of batting. 7 balls before this in the series. Spent the entire World Cup on the bench. If he keeps tossing it up, Samson will not hold back.
Yeah, it's something that he does, and I like to see from him. He's not afraid to give the ball air. And as a leg spinner, you need to have that confidence. Yes, you might go for a few, but your job is to strike. To get that turn, he's got to be brave to get the ball up above the batsman's eye line.
It's a great opportunity for Riyan Parag as well. I'm happy to see him back in the side. Thought it was a bit harsh for him to lose out once the World Cup squad members were available. Understand accommodating them, but I still think there was a case for him to keep his place in the 11. He's an exciting middle order option. I think 5 is suited for him for India, more than 4 where he plays in the IPL. Also gives India the option of top order batter who could bowl a few overs. Along with Yashasvi Jaiswal, the 2 youngest members of this squad at 22. These 2, as I've mentioned, they'll get along well. Both had standout seasons. Parag in particular for Rajasthan Royals.
It's in the air, but in the gap. To that offside sweeper boundary. 1 short of 50, India.
That's a young squad. Mukesh Kumar is still new to international cricket. He's 30. Shivam Dube 31. He thought about it, bailed out. Sanju Samson, 49 for 3.
वो मिस्टर विकास की फाइल आप पॉलिसी बाजार मैम, आपका हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस क्लेम अप्रूव हो गया है। अब आप सर को घर ले जा सकती हैं।
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार। पॉलिसी बाजार 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
Haven't had much of a hit, neither of the two in the middle, Samson and Ryan. Ruturaj Gaikwad missing out today. Okay, Faraz Akram's back. As the 50 comes up for India.
Yeah, Zimbabwe will be happy that they've struck in the power play. That was in the first over. Sikandar Raza, after taking some stick early on, and Zarabani getting the top edge. And then the captain, Shubman Gill, looking to take him on. He looked just a little rushed today.
This is an important over from Faraz Akram. He's been a release option for India's batters. Had a rough day yesterday, going it over 10s, and today 2 in his first over, conceding 16. If he gets a quiet over here, at least attacks the stumps, he'll do a job. He's played that, I think there was a little edge there. He's played that onto the pad of the keeper. Don't think it qualifies as a chance.
I think it actually was a bottom edge, wasn't it? And then just went into the pads of Madande. Yeah, no opportunity to take a catch there. But I agree with you, very important over for Akram, and he's gone for 1 in the first 3. He's got to make sure he closes it off.
That's hammered into the gap. There's work to do. Big boundary. Yeah, slightly bad bounce, but he'd still be disappointed. Madevere is always going to be 2, in fairness.
Yeah, they were always coming back there. Just a bit of a bobble before it got to him, Madevere. No damage done.
Still offering width though. And they're going to take 2 this time. It's a result of the fielder not picking it up cleanly. Not had the most polished of performances in the field. They were outstanding in the first game, Zimbabwe. It's not been great since, and Raza knows it.
No, he's not happy, Sikandar Raza. Prides himself in his fielding and wants his team to be the same. Dion Myers was the fielder. He's lucky he had that right foot trailing.
Right ball.
Doesn't like it. I think the umpire's well within his rights to call that wide.
I'd have to agree.
Yeah, I think just looking at the way Faraz Akram's got his feel now, he is bowling deliberately wide of off stump. What's his best method of a wicket? Straight boundary. And Jonathan Campbell's been a mixed bag in the field. He does well there. 7 of the over. It's not bad from Akram. 56 for 3.
हेलो डिजिट
वो नारियल बूम
सो कोकोनट से विंडशील्ड डैमेज आपके एरिया में तो कॉमन है बस वीडियो अपलोड कर दो क्लेम सबमिटेड
दैट्स इट वीडियो अपलोड करो और क्लेम सब।
दोस्तों अगर आप ऐसे ही रोजाना हमारे चैनल पे सभी मुकाबलों का लाइव देखना चाहते हैं वो भी बिल्कुल फ्री तो अभी हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। आपको वो नीचे सब्सक्राइब का बटन दिख रहा होगा उसको दबाइए और बेल आइकन को ऑल पे कर लें ताकि हर एक मैच का लाइव एक्शन हमारे चैनल पे आप देख सकें।
होना चाहिए बजाज आलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
Off to a serious flyer, 2 sixes of the first 2 balls. First one was a no ball. Raza fought back, and Zimbabwe fought back, and Raza's back now. He's a bag full of tricks, is the Zimbabwe captain with ball in hand.
Something always happening when Raza's got ball in hand. Outside edge that drops short of Campbell at backward point.
Steps out and smashes him for 6. That is what Sanju Samson is capable of. He has his first boundary.
And made sure he went straight through the line. There is a mid-on fielder, but he's hit it so straight, he's not even interested in trying to get to the ball.
Both these players have made a name for themselves in the IPL. Riyan Parag in particular had a breakthrough season, averaged over 50, striking 150, 573 runs. Outstanding in the Syed Mushtaq